Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Angela and it is Christmas Eve. I am here a day early because I figured you'd be too busy on Christmas Day to be drawing with me, so I thought I'd come the night before Christmas. So I am an elf here today. Look at this crazy outfit, and I even light up. But we are going to do something different today. Now I am sitting in a very special chair today because it is Santa's chair. So what we're going to do today is something very different. We're not going to draw. Can you believe it? 127 days and I'm not going to draw with you. I'm not going to tell you to go get your paper and pencil. But what I am going to do is I am going to have a special guest here today with me, and he is going to read you a story. Somebody that sits in this chair. But what I want to do, first of all, since we won't be drawing, I figure you'll be busy with getting ready for Christmas. You'll be all excited and you won't want to sit down and draw pictures. But there's something that you may want to do that still has a lot to do with art. Okay, are you ready? I am going to give you a website to go to. And up in there's a whole bunch of little things that'll say kids, adults, whatever. And it's going to say hunt, scavenger hunt. That's what I want you to click on, and I want your parents to print that for you, and then you can cut it out into little cards. Now, here's the whole thing. If you don't have a printer and it doesn't work, don't worry about it. Write whatever I've written on the cards, and you could still make your own scavenger hunt. Now, a scavenger hunt is something that you have a little paper, and it will say, well, I'll show you what it's going to look like. It's going to look just like this, and there is 10 different little cards, and you can cut them out. And it's going to say, start here. The next clue, so whoever you're playing with, somebody is going to have these cards and you're going to go out of the room and they're going to hide them in these special areas. Then you're going to come in and try to do the scavenger hunt and find them. You can have your parents hide them. You can play it with a brother or a sister or a cousin or somebody, but it's a lot of fun, and you can use it over and over again because you can hide the cards in different places. So here's what it says. The very first card says, number 1, the next clue is by the Christmas tree. So you take this card and you go by the Christmas tree and you kind of try to find it wherever. It could be by the Christmas tree or on the Christmas tree. And then when you find the next card, it's going to say the next clue is where you bake cookies. So maybe that's the kitchen, maybe it's on the oven, maybe it's on a special plate that you put cookies on. So you're going to run out there and you're going to try to find it. And then wherever you find the next card, which says the next clue is where you have Christmas dinner. So this is going to be fun, and there are 10 clues, and you can play the scavenger hunt. You can play it with your parents, your grandparents, you can play it with your brothers or sisters, you can play it with anybody you want. So you're going to print this up so you'll have it, and like I said, you can use it over and over again. You can even hide the cards and make your parents try to do the scavenger hunt. I figured it would be a lot of fun on Christmas Eve to do that. So instead of drawing, I'm going to give you an art game. And down here, I say it's an art game because it'll say look for something red or look for something that's striped like a candy cane. All that kind of stuff. So you got to look around your house and try to hide these. It's going to be a fun game. So I'm going to give you, look at this, I put it on our big board, and it's going to be faidley.net. faidley.net. Now that's where you're going to go and you're going to find this scavenger hunt. I think the word only hunt is going to show up there. So look at the top of the menu and click on the word hunt, and you will be able to print that scavenger hunt. Now I will put this, if I put this on Facebook too, I'm going to put that on there, and if it's on YouTube, I'll try to put this address right here, put that on there too. All right, now I am going to sign off for today. But since it is Christmas Eve, I am going to have my very special guest take my seat right here and read you a story. So everyone, have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And I'll see you next Friday, and it'll be the new year. So I guess we'll be drawing something for the new year, for 2021. Can you believe it? We have almost been doing this a whole year. So everyone, have a wonderful, wonderful holiday, and I'll see you back here. Oh, I can say I'll see you next year, which is only a week from now. See you soon, everybody. Stay tuned, because my buddy's going to come in here and read you a story.
Hi, boys and girls. It's Santa here from Out of Our Minds Art Studio. And today, I'm going to read you The Night Before Christmas, my favorite story, because it's about me. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out in the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to the objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas. Thank you for letting me read this to you.